Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. In game, it is June 25th, 2017. We are going up against the Atlanta Braves as the final game of a 4-game stand, and Atlanta's winning it 2-1. We are on the road, so wish me luck. As right now, I'm trying to go for a perfect game. I've done it multiple times, but anyway, trying to add on to it. Right now, my stats are 14-1 with a .27 ERA. Let's see if we can't get that a little bit lower after today's game. Alright, here we go. So, starting lineup, we got Valencia, Gerchek, Carpenter, Diaz, Adams, Morrison, Pham, Barnhart, and me, Bridges. Braves got Markakis, Peterson, Freeman, Golson, Daranos, Garcia, Swanson, Recker, and Gross. This looks like it's going to be a very interesting game.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show.
For those of you who haven't watched before, just a little FYI, I do skip a lot of the cutscenes. Just time constraints and everything, because as a pitcher, your games will last anywhere from, roughly 25 minutes to half an hour, or it could be longer, depending on how it goes. So here we go.
Nick Markakis.
And it looks like the top of the order already scored us a run, so I might be able to come up in the second inning. Alright, here we go. First pitch from the bottom of the inning.
Oh, and that one's
98 mile an hour strike. Euro.
0-1. Eric Karros, we
Can't
take
go
a look
wrong
at
with
this
those.
Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but
timing sucked on that one. At least he fouled it out. So it's 0-2. Here we go.
So they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
There we go, strikeout. 3-pitch strike.
Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look
There
at the
we go.
Braves starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be
I don't
looking out
care.
for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Ooh, 400 in his last 10 games.
Into the windup and
Not
the
against
pitch.
me, he hasn't.
Jace Peterson is next
99 mile an hour
oh
fastball. God, I love
That
those.
first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's
98 mile an hour
tough to figure
fastball.
out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Here we go. You're going with this one right here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, this team has committed
Give you a little
the fewest
quick layout
errors
who
in
was
the
where.
National League. They're fundamentally
here we go.
sound, and anytime there's a routine ball hit, that's as
Sorry
good as
about
an
that
out.
one.
Can't wait to watch him.
A little bit of a hoarse throat right now. Oh, timing was a little off on that one. Oh, well, he still swung at it.
Ball there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the
Fastball.
side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and he's really
There we
getting the better
go.
of him now. It's strike 2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Froze him for strike
There we
3,
go.
and that retires
9-pitch
the side.
inning.
So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
I'm definitely coming up with the second inning because they had 3 hits, 1 run.
Now to the plate, Jack Bridges.
Here we go.
As he'll get his first opportunity.
Let's see if
in
I
this
can't
one.
crack a homer on this guy. Nope.
And he gets ahead here with the
Two-seam fastball.
Strike 1. Eric, these Braves as they begin here this afternoon.
Let's see if he brings
they've
it
been
down.
playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last
Nope.
8 games.
And right after the game, they're
Keep him
off
right
to
there,
begin
right
the 9-game road
there.
trip. So they'd love to finish this homestand off with a victory.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that
All
runner
right,
will
well,
go
that
no further
didn't go
than
as planned,
second
but
as there
still a
are
base
2
hit.
aboard now.
We've mentioned before that this guy can handle the bat, and he proves it right here with a solid base hit.
Danny Valencia.
All right,
Gets a shot
Valencia's
now with
up.
Deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here
Yeah,
in
double.
inning number 2.
That's first
We're in
time
the
up.
second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0
See if you
lead.
can't pull off a double again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach.
All right, I don't care about the pitching coach.
Grichuk stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. 2 down,
And
runners at
here we
first and second.
go. Come on, Grichuk, give us something good. Give us something good.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits.
All right, that's fine with me.
William Galson will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
William Galson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And
Good
he'll
one,
take
Adams.
this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Brian Medeiros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Ooh, timing sucked on that one.
And he lays off for ball 1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
No offer on that one.
Come
2 balls and a
on.
strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
That's going to even up the count at
Pop
2-2.
up. Nope, there he goes. There we go. Eat this
Oh,
one.
and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Adonis Garcia will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory.
There we go. 3 up, 3 down.
2 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up
Get it,
and
get it,
protect
get
the
it, get it,
plate,
get it.
and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2
There we go.
pitch. That misses 1-2.
Now, 1-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
There we go.
And the sinking fastball.
There it is.
Called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him, holding down that #1 spot in the National League here in
100
the
mile an hour
Pitching
fastball
wins,
for a strike.
They just
Gotta
aren't as
love that.
celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around.
98
Hold
mile an hour
on and
fastball
add
for a
another
strike.
win to his total in this one.
Gotta love this stuff.
2 quick strikes.
timing's
and
bad
now
on
the
that one.
0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys
Try
swinging
a
at pitches
slider in
out
the
of the strike
same
zone
spot.
early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one
There
on
we go.
0-2.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Catcher.
Jeff Gross stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first
There we
2
go.
guys going down on strikes to start the
Work.
inning. And that's cut on and missed.
90 mile an hour
I think
slider.
he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
There
he's
we
finding his
go.
groove out
88
there
mile an
now.
hour
It's
fork.
0-2.
Well, give him some credit.
Woofing
With
at
2
it.
outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Yeah, making it
Sliders,
work.
good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
All right. Another 3 up, 3 down.
At the plate, Jack Bridges. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with
See
the
if
bat
he,
last time.
see if he puts it
They
where I
may have
want
to
it.
pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
From the stretch,
Nope.
here's the pitch. Fastball
Oh, they're
in
going
there
inside
for
with
a
it.
called strike.
All right. Are you gonna stay inside? Nope, you're going outside.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's just working east and west here.
Ah.
He'll be fine if he just stays out
Oh
in the middle.
yeah.
Hits it
Oh,
high
yeah.
and deep out to center field.
Go, go,
Golson
go.
ranging back.
2-run homer.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah. Gotta love those
Two-run
two-run
shot
homers.
to straightaway center. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Here's the sequence one more time on show track. He looks at strike one, looks at strike two.
He pretty
Now
much
that
does
pitcher's
what
got a
I do
false
when I'm
sense of security
pitching to
and
pitchers.
he
Except for I'm on the
unloads the
corners,
0-2 pitch.
not on the inside of the
So it's
plate.
back to the top of the order now.
Leading off
And
for the Braves
standing
here
in
the
the
fourth.
powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
I usually try to pitch,
And
The
a high
corners.
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
you know, in some sort of array. So that way they can't.
On a
Guess
big
it.
swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it
But
strike
sometimes
two.
I just do
Doing
what
a
the
good
catcher
job right
says.
there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time.
Oh.
Before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Oh,
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll
Well,
do
he hit
it
the curve,
again
so-
on 1-2.
yep. I was gonna say let's do the fastball right now.
Tough fastball that time.
All
but
right, so he
hangs with
knows.
it to stay alive.
No.
And he'll step off.
No, I'm gonna do fastball at the numbers.
Ready on 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
All right, let's do it again.
Stepping in
Fastball to
now,
corners.
Jace Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch
One.
that comes up empty, it's strike one.
You know,
And
a
even though that
sinker.
is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's
There.
almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Struck him
There we
out,
go.
and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike one on the
you
fastball
go.
here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 4-0. William Golson to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Bam.
Pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon.
Ooh, swung at
A
it.
lot to get excited
Bad
about
timing,
so
but he
far.
still swung at it.
And
Gotta
I think
love
that's
those.
a credit to that man out there on the mound.
Let's put it right
He's
on the
cut
line.
right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
The timing's a little off on that one.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Another slider. Right there. Oh, timing's off.
And not a real
Still
good
swung
cut
for
at
it.
that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement.
Nice little
working
curve.
down and in.
Here we go.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA.
Oh, geez, Kershaw letting off a couple runs.
He leads the National League in
Bumgarner
that
came up a
category.
little bit.
So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Here comes the first pitch.
With what little defense they have.
Sends that one out
There
of
we
play
go.
for strike 1.
Strike 1. And do it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the
Okay.
0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right. All right, there we go. Right at the numbers.
Here it comes on
Ooh,
0-2.
timing's off on that one. He's still going to swing for it.
He's
Yes.
just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Every time at the beginning of the season when he said
Out in
something
front
like
of it,
that, he'd
strike
always
1.
like, not to jinx it, and next thing you know, I'd mess it up somehow. But hopefully with y'all watching, you can see me. Ooh,
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1
I
strike.
can get one
He's
out there for
tracking
y'all.
that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
Threw it right past him. A
100
swing and a miss at the
Oh,
gas.
was
and
that-
ends
was
the
that
inning.
101?
15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the
Y'all
Braves
wouldn't mind.
nothing.
After this live stream's done and over with, go back and check that.
Number 2 will dig in. 0
Final
for 1
pitch
here in this
of the
one.
5th inning. I want to say that was 101 mile an hour fastball.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Usually I get
And that has been
couple
the comfort
hundreds,
zone
but
so far in this
I
outing.
don't think I've
He's just lived
cracked
on that
anything over
outside
100
corner,
100
and it's
mile an
paid
hour.
big dividends for him.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Come on. Inside. There we go. Come on.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Anthony Record.
100 mile an hour.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here
Ooh,
so
ooh,
far.
ooh, ooh.
And well on his way to another great
Okay.
outing. And that's what you get when you mix your
Thank you.
speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Inciarte.
Fork. There we go.
In there, no balls and a strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up, wasting a lot
Yo.
of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sinker right there in the corner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that
Can't get
Oh.
him to chase. It's 1-2.
This guy's not hitting
Curveball,
over 300 by
low inside.
accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time,
There we
and
go.
the inning is over. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful.
All right, I'm leading off for
Chaz
6
Roan
or 7.
is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jack Bridges
There we
will stand
go.
in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows
They
of the
gave it
ball
to me.
game to this point. He pulls this one into right. He dives.
Oh,
Did he
nice
catch.
catch.
That? He did. What a play
Nice
there for
catch.
the first out.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Nick Markakis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a
that's
lot.
great
This
timing.
offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
All right, here we go.
That's lifted the other way out to
Lifted.
left.
Bam.
Moves over. 1 out.
Thank you.
The batter, number 8.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Jace Peterson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Oh, crap.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher
Let's
is
put
throwing
it back where
first
it
pitch
was.
strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Oh, got hold of it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down
There
in the
we
zone,
go.
trying to get him to swing and miss.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman
All right, here we
ready
go,
to take
here we
another
go.
shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Sinker. Low on the leg.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. Valencia is right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. William Golson will try it again.
8th.
Grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Smoked on the ground. Up to middle. That one's
come
in there.
on.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally
All right,
get
well,
to
there
him for their
goes
first
this
hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
perfect game. Let's still go for a shutout. And
Ryan Medeiros ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he went
What do you
down
call
in flames,
for?
too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
And another foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Nobody out, runner on first. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Adonis Garcia will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate
going for a shutout now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Struck him
There we
out.
go.
18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Number 2 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is...
All right, well, they got a hit.
Manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Jim Johnson come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot.
Jack Bridges gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and well, he's really earned it.
Screw you.
The ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone.
Welcome to the ball game.
A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling.
Anthony Record will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
That kind of threw me in my little mood there.
Number 33
so much,
steps in now.
You know, right up the middle, base hit. I'm still learning the controls to figure out how to stop that.
One slung through the strike
like
zone
move into it or
at
something like that. I
98,
mean,
0-1.
so I can take a hit and get the guy out at first.
Misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
But
here it comes on
well.
1-1. And he
I'll
finds a
eventually
way
get
to
one on
catch
the books
zone
for y'all.
here. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most
Get a
of the
perfect
hitters
game.
inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Pitching for strikeout number 20. Got him
There we
for
go.
an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Nick
see if I can go
Markakis
for
standing
22
now
total
as their
strikeouts.
last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
On the
nope.
ground to third. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals
sorry.
bounce
That's
back
21.
here
well.
to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the
Complete
final
game,
line score there to see
shutout,
the great
one
pitching
hit,
performance that led
2
his
home
guys to the
runs.
victory.
Well, I tried for y'all, but hey, once MLB The Show 2017 comes out, I'll be doing this all over again. But until then, I'm going to be playing 16. So until then, gents,
So
have a
that
good
just
day.
about does it.
Root for your team.
Psycho and the crew, I'm
And
Matt
as always,
Vasgersian. You've
I
been
would like to
watching
say,
MLB The Show.
go
For more,
Cardinals.
get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to